Yo, what's going on, guys? Logan, aka Cosmic here. Hope you're having a great day so far. So yes, I am in my bedroom. Do not judge me where I film my locations. I really don't care. It's my channel, okay? We're gonna film in my bedroom. Pause. Actually, no pause. I don't really care. Anyway, so I just saw Deadpool Wolverine. I actually saw it opening night, but I just haven't had the time to make a review on it. So I wanted to make it for you guys. And this is no spoilers, of course, so you guys don't have to worry about that. So let's see here. So the first thing I want to talk about is, we'll just get this out the bat. The plot of the movie is okay. It works for the movie, if that makes sense, but it's not really like a crazy, huge plot that you need to really care for. At least in my opinion, the villains plural are okay. I don't want to give what their kind of plan is and whatnot. When it comes to the cameos, God, guys, I don't even know where to start. I'm not even gonna obviously tell you how many or who they are, but there is, I think, more than like 10 or something like that. So there's a lot of cameos. And I will be honest with you guys, there's a lot of people I did not expect to show up. And if you're a fan of, well, I don't want to, well, I was just going to say, if you're a fan of the Marvel movies that have came out before the MCU in general, that's all I'll say. Now, some of the cameos, one that I think off the top of my head was just more like an actual cameo. And I know that they call it surprises, like Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. I think one of them more was like a cameo, if anything. And it's near the kind of the beginning of the movie. I think it's the first cameo we get. I could be wrong. But you guys will probably know what I'm referring to. I don't want to give it away. But regardless, though, let me think. So I'm holding my phone here, so my hand don't get tired. Yeah, I think it was a really solid movie. I don't really have any complaints per se. Now, people are always asking, like, is this going to bring Marvel back? I don't know if this is necessarily by itself going to bring Marvel back, but I do think it's definitely a step in the right direction. Me personally, I think Guardians 3 was a great movie. I think that was definitely a step in the right direction from what they had done previously. The Marvels didn't really even care. I don't even know if I saw that in the theaters, to be honest with you guys. I cannot remember. It's kind of a blur, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's how much I didn't care for that movie. But regardless, though, when it comes to Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, they do a wonderful job, guys. Let me be honest with you. They do absolutely fantastic. And I think they did a really good job with kind of setting apart this Wolverine story versus the Logan Wolverine we got in his movie. So I think that's very good. The action set pieces were pretty solid. I mean, they weren't nothing crazy, but I think more so the action is where it was at. The set pieces were fine, but it was whatever. I think people like to compare the, all of Marvel pretty much to like Infinity War and Endgame type of level, and that's not really what this movie I feel like is trying to go for. It might have been, but regardless, though, it was good fight scenes at the end of the day. They weren't bad by any means. They were good. There were some really cool moments, especially, but I won't get into them. But like I said, they're not like Endgame, Infinity War level crazy, choreography. Like the choreography, let me phrase, the choreography is good, but the set pieces itself are just fine. Like they're good. I think they're good, but they're not like, oh my God, this blew me out of my water. That, at least in my opinion, everyone might be different, right? But yeah, guys, I don't really know what else to talk about. The soundtrack was good. They had a lot of good songs. As well. The first song they play, like right in the beginning of the movie, you'll know when you see the movie exactly what I'm talking about. And it's kind of like what the credits go to, the beginning credits, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Actually, I thought that was really funny. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to really talk about. I think you guys should go and see this movie. At the end of the day, I think it's a very solid movie. Now, when it comes to rating like the Deadpool movies, it's really hard to rank them for me because I think they're all good in their own ways. I think the first Deadpool, in my opinion, that's the hard. Like the first and the second one are really, really, really good in my opinion. Like I think they're very simplistic, and I feel like they focus a little bit more on the plot, at least in my opinion. So if you kind of care about plot more, this movie might not be for you. But if you don't really care, like I said, it should be fine. Deadpool and Wolverine, though, is a very solid movie at the end of the day. I don't know how I would rank them right at this moment. I think Deadpool 1 and 2 are a little bit better, in my opinion, when it comes down to, like, checking off boxes, if that makes sense. Regardless, though, I think this is a very solid movie. I've been thinking about my rating of this movie out of 10 these past, what is it, Saturday? It's Saturday today, my God. I saw it Thursday night, the latest show at IMAX, 10 p.m. I was really tired. But it was a good time, though. I think I'm going to give this movie an 8 out of 10. It's a very solid step in the right direction. Now, if they can keep this consistency, for a while, my arm is getting tired, guys. Please forgive me. If they can keep this consistency, I think they are on the right track. So, and there's rumors, by the way, talking about the Russo Bros coming back for the next Avengers movies. I think that's a really great choice. I think Sean Levy, like Levi, I don't know how you pronounce his last name, the guy that directed this movie, would be a good choice as well. They just have to really focus on that plot, in my opinion, you know. But the Russo Brothers are definitely a good choice. Obviously, they know what they're doing. They did four amazing movies in my head. As long as they fix my boy Hulk, because they really butchered that boy, in my opinion, just a little bit, just a little bit. But regardless, though, guys, my arm is like falling off as we are recording here. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I just want to get this review out to give you my little general thoughts here. If you guys want to see a spoiler review, let me know down in the comments, and I might do a spoiler review if you guys are interested. So if you guys have a great rest of your day, take care, and peace out.